Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever this finds you. I'm Tony Denn. Been attending Grace for about 15 months, and I know that it hasn't been a long time, but we love Grace and the people there, love the fellowship there. When Steve asked me to give a little video, the scripture that came to mind is found in Hebrews chapter 3, and it's encourage one another daily as long as it is called today. It's a great verse, but in a time like this, to be real honest, that's extremely difficult. For the last 3 or 4 weeks, I felt very discouraged and even frustrated. And so I've thought a lot about how do we be an encouragement to others when we have struggles. This last week has been quite a week. I found out my nephew was in the hospital fighting for his life with a strange disease that he has, and my wife has a abscessed tooth that we can't get pulled out, and got a call last night that my brother-in-law has fallen off a roof and broke 14 bones in his body and has a cracked head. And Jesus said, in this world you'll have trouble, but take heart, I've overcome the world. So how are we an encouragement? Well, first of all, and this isn't going to be a conclusive list by any means, but for me, one is this: we need to be thankful. Steve talked about it on Sunday morning, and y'all, I got up this morning and I flipped a switch and lights came on. I turned a little knob and had hot water. My wife pressed another button and made me an incredible cup of coffee. We are a blessed people, and we need to be thankful. I've got a wonderful wife, wonderful kids, wonderful grandkids. Man, we have a warm place to live. We are blessed, and we need to remember to be thankful. So I want to encourage you today to grab a pen and write down 10 things you're thankful for, and add to it every day. It'll bless you. Another thing is, guys, we got to get out of ourselves. It's easy when we start looking at ourselves and the problems we're having, man, to be overwhelmed. And so we need to reach out to other people. About 3 weeks ago, after we get done listening to our live stream with the church, we called one of the ladies that we're close to, and she's in assisted living, so she is alone. And we just sing a song with her and just say hi to her. And it not only blesses her, but it blesses us. And guys, the last thing and the most important thing is we have to look towards Jesus. The first verse of Hebrews chapter 3, and it's talking about, guys, having a soft heart, not hardening your hearts towards God. It says to fix your thoughts on Jesus, whom we acknowledge as our apostle and our high priest. You've got to fix your eyes on Jesus. Man, Jesus is still on the throne. My brother-in-law who fell off the roof, he said he's a pastor, and he said we was having an in-depth discussion with some of the elders of his church, and he said it started getting heated, and they started going back and forth, and he said, I just yelled out, yes, all this may be true, but Jesus Christ is still Lord. And guys, no matter what's going on, Jesus Christ is still Lord. Have a blessed day, be encouraged, and go out and encourage somebody else.